It was a bit like supermarket sweep though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Rushing around trying to get everything in time because we knew the meter was running.
Oh, I think there might be jellyfish in this one.
Lee, there's someone else trying to find a spot as well, I think, just coming on. Someone else just coming on for a spot.
Yeah, I know, but everyone will fight for it. Would you believe it? We're in a lovely spot right on the beach. Absolute lovely spot. And someone has just emptied their toilet cassette in the bush.
Hello. Welcome to a new day. We're at a new place now. We drove from that campsite at the marina near Gibraltar. And where are we now?
We're at Camping Villaniza. Camping Villaniza.
Right, okay, it's just down from Malaga, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in the Niza region, just off of Malaga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got here and realised that we thought all the services we'd have all the services, but we didn't have much of a supermarket here, and there's also not the restaurant's closed down for refurbishment. It's got new owners, and everything is 20 minutes away walk minimum, and if you want a decent supermarket it's about 40 minutes away walking, and you can't really walk on that road outside here. There's actually an underpass to get to the beach, which is just over the road, isn't there? That's how bad the road is. So we ended up getting a cab, didn't we?
We did.
We didn't want to risk parking this somewhere and the anxiety of all that when we thought we were going to be able to top up as soon as we got here with food. So we've got a taxi there. It waited for us and returned us with loads of shopping, didn't it?
Yes, it did. So obviously
Including
we
barbecue.
paid.
Yeah. So it was €30 to wait for us while we were in the shop. It was a bit like supermarket sweep though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Rushing around trying to get everything in time because we knew the meter was running. It was so busy in there, wasn't it? It was a great supermarket.
Yeah. Absolutely redders.
There's like loads of birds on this electricity line up here, but some of them are parakeets. There we go. There's hundreds of green parakeets around here. The squawking's annoying, but they're cute. Today's beach day. We're gonna get a cab or a bus or something onto the beach up the road. So we'll take it with us. Lee's just made egg and bacon sandwiches using a Kadak. Very nice, darling.
Thank you.
And a nice coffee in our own mugs.
Yeah.
Very good.
Lovely.
We're just discussing how to get to this beach without getting a taxi. We're looking at getting onto this beach, but as you can see, it's a really busy road, and there's a beach up there, but I don't know if there's anything else apart from the beach, which I'm not so worried about if it's a short walk.
Yeah. Because it's beach day.
But up there, we're not sure if you can get to it. I don't know if I want to walk on there.
No, I don't think I want to walk all that way.
No, me neither. Decided to risk it and walk down to this beach down here because as much as it's going to have more restaurants and bars the other way, we can't get through to taxis this morning. So we've got a feeling they might not be working or they're over busy Sunday. So we just thought we'd give it a walk and see if we can have a nice beach day here. And then we've got loads of food in to cook something anyway, haven't we?
Yeah, and that's the idea of it. We've had a nice big breakfast, so...
Yeah, I did fancy a meal out tonight, but I don't think we're going to get much down here.
It seems difficult, so I think we're going to probably, if it's this difficult, we may as well, when we start heading back inland, and try and find a place with some restaurants around it.
If you've got like a little car, you're towing a car, or you've got a caravan, so basically you've got a means of getting around, or you've got your bikes or your scooters, then this site's fine. But if you're like me and Lee, where we haven't, then we like walking everywhere. It's a bit more awkward, really.
Well, walking along, we have come up to some form of castle. Looks fortified. And there it is. I suppose along this route you have got bus stops dotted around.
It's actually working, is it?
But Sunday's a funny time in Spain. So that's the beach we're at.
Playa de Valnisa,
Yeah.
Castillo del Marquis.
Oh, I think there might be jellyfish in this one. Bang goes that swimming then. Don't have a fancy getting stung by a man of war. You can see the beach. It's the darker, more volcanic type sand, not your golden sands. You know, don't get me wrong, it's lovely out there. However, you know, it's not the best beach. I've seen better at home. I've got to walk out on this concrete because I've just had like some thistle or something stuck into my toe. This is the area. Probably like a holiday complex thing in there. We did actually see, and actually there is cars down on the beach right down there. Yeah, I think there was some here. You see car tracks, so people obviously bring their cars onto here and chill out, or their vans. But if I look into the sea, it's got like a bit of a scummy silt right near the edge. There is people swimming down over there, like.
That's swimming up to, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what that is then.
No.
I wouldn't fancy going in there myself because
No.
it looks like, oh God, you don't know what that is.
No, I don't know what that is, so I'm not swimming in there today.
Would you? Would you swim in the water if you could see the scummy stuff on it? Unless you know exactly what it is, and it's fine, and that's all right. Right, we decided we're just going to go back to the campsite. A bit disappointing because we did want to go on the beach today. It doesn't seem as like there's any taxis running, and there's nowhere we can walk up the other way. Even if we did, I don't know if we'll get back. So a bit disappointing because Lee wanted to swim in the sea and he hasn't done it yet since I've been here. So I just want to show you over there. I don't know if you can see very well, but over there is a sign and it takes you underneath, and this is the beach it brings you out on, just down here. And that's just opposite the campsite. After that bit of a failure for the beach isn't great here, and Lee really wants to swim in the sea before we go. And there's a risk of jellyfish and the scummy stuff on the water. We weren't sure what it was. I said, why don't we just move on now and find somewhere else, but Lee's a bit tired and he is the driver. So what we are going to do is, Lee thought of a good idea, didn't you?
Well, I thought instead of heading back inland, why don't we go back up the coastway? So we're going to, well, it's a stop you've found actually, isn't it, on Search for Sites?
Yeah, it's a free park up on, well, just about on the beach near Alicante.
Yeah, you're pretty much near enough on the beach. You'll step out to the beach, so
there seems to be plenty of spaces, so we're going to have a look at that tomorrow and head off there. We're just going to chill for tonight. We've got some editing and stuff to do anyway. Yeah. So it's good, better upload here than some places, so we're going to take advantage of that. And then, because rather than this be our last place near the coast, head inland, when it's not what we wanted it to be, we're going up the coast and then up. Good morning. It's back to Monday morning again, so it's working from home for me. But as I'm working, I'm going to be travelling because we're heading
to Alicante.
Around Alicante
area.
Hopefully, fingers crossed, by the time we get there we can find a space.
Yeah.
What do you think of this campsite then?
It's okay, it's got everything you need. It's actually, not a bad campsite at all. Location, maybe we could have chose better location. It's
a nice campsite and there's plenty to do, and they've got a pool, but it's right next to a road, which is fine if you've got all the amenities, like as we said, stuff was not open, they're refurbishing things, and you've got a 20-minute or 30-minute walk if you're going to walk either way on a bit of a dangerous road, really. So if you've got scooters, bikes, whatever, you're fine. There's loads, or a car or whatever, you can get around, or a smaller van. But it's been okay. It's been nice for a couple of days rest, but we are not ready to leave the coast yet. So we've just pulled over at the spot we want to stay on. Lee, there's someone else trying to find a spot as well, I think, coming on. Someone else just coming on for a spot.
Yeah, I know, but we're on a fight for it.
So we're just trying to, I think we're probably just going to have to stay here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why this won't be an issue here.
So we wanted one of the edge spots, but there is cars in that at the moment, so maybe we're thinking when the cars sort of move, we might be able to move a bit later on, but for now I think we're just going to have to stay where we are. Eventually, the nice gentleman that was here, he was over a little bit too far, but he actually moved up. I'm not sure he moved up for us or for somebody else, but we were here before then.
Yeah, hey
so,
ho.
so
they
we
were
just
taking their time,
so we just slipped in. But we're here.
Look at this. So yesterday was a foul for beach day. Today is definitely a winner. So you've got wheels, use them, move to where you need to be.
Exactly.
The beach.
Hopefully it's good for swimming in. Obviously you've got a road here, well it's not a problem, is it? Because you've got a walkway here which people from these vans might come in and out of. But it's quite a big car park as well. So you've got like, I'll show you around it. And that's where we are. So it's a good job moved on today because Lee said it was going to rain a little bit in the morning where we were.
Yes, that's what he said. Well, a bit of drizzle. If it actually done it or not, who knows?
Yeah, but we've got like, it's red hot here again, isn't it?
Yeah, weather is good again. This is the gem of the park up, right near Alicante, just off the promenade and right on the beach.
So it's a free park up, which is cool. Alicante is that way. We're just looking at the promenade that's right near our park up, so we're
Yeah.
heading down here now.
Apparently there's a couple of bars and restaurants down here. Nice accommodation overlooking the sea. Really clean and nice, isn't it?
A lot better beach than where we were at yesterday,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, loads better.
So this sand looks like you can actually sunbathe on this, not like the one that we saw yesterday.
Yeah, the other one was a little bit dirty.
I think I've seen people in the sea here as well already.
I think so.
Looks like it.
Yeah, there's people
Good
in
news
there.
for you. Oh my god, the beach actually goes on for like
Yeah.
miles down there.
So I was just talking to Jodie, and you pay for a campsite and there's nothing around and the beach is horrible, really. Not the greatest beach. And then we go to a free park up right on the beach and it's absolutely stunning here, and everything's here. Bars, restaurants, beach, volleyball nets if you want to play.
Walking distance,
And it's all in walking distance, yeah. So that's ideal.
Lots better.
Loads better.
You would have been more comfortable here for the last 3 nights than you would have been in there,
Yeah,
to be fair.
definitely. Yeah, all these bars and restaurants just along here. Absolutely stunning. Can't beat it. What's this sign about? I think there's quite a bit of marine life around here, obviously being next to the Mediterranean Sea. However, maybe corals. Is that corals or?
So it says, it's all the same thing,
Yeah,
but
so-
in different languages. So it says seagrass
Okay,
rock
seagrass.
in coves and on beaches are a sign of biodiversity and good bathing water quality.
All right,
That
so
means
it's,
you saw it for you going in the water.
yeah, it's good bathing water here then. Happy
There's
with
a lot
that.
more on it, but it's actually close to the airport as well. I think it must be Alicante. Must be, because that's up
yeah.
there. Although whichever the closest one is to that.
I would have thought so.
Yeah. But we're still walking down this big promenade. Still lots of bars and restaurants. So happy so far. Are you happy?
I'm happy, yeah. Did you want a bit of food? While we're here?
I do. I've had enough to eat, but I could do the drink at least. Cerveza? Cerveza?
So that's that.
A nice little bar. Towards the end of the promenade.
20 peanuts. For free.
Make you drink one. We've had a grande cerveza each, and we're going to head off back down that way so Lee can go for a swim. That was a nice little bar we just went into, and the lady spoke very good English. There's only one supermarket around here, she said, but she said it might not be open today. She's not sure because it's some kind of holiday.
It's Spanish holiday,
I
yes.
guess
Today.
it's a reunion or something, I don't know. I'd have to probably have a look at that, see if I can sort of add to the screen what it actually is. Yeah, so we're going to have a look at this supermarket, see if we can just get a couple of bits.
Well,
So-
I think we've got to drive. That's the thing.
No, she said it's near that Moments place on the back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, that's all right then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw
Great
that
stuff.
place called
No.
Moments.
No.
Oh, I clocked that for some reason.
No.
Maybe this is why. Right. There's a place down there called Moments and apparently it's behind that. Oh dear. So what's happened here is I was coming out of the bathroom area, lost my balance a little bit and
Yeah.
grabbed this, but I didn't put that much weight on it. You know,
No.
I didn't break it, but
Well, the plinth. So the plinth is sort of lost. Well, I don't know what happened. So from when we bought it, it was a bit weak. And of course, what's happened is this whole frame has then become weak. And travelling around for a bit, it's eventually come loose. They are replacing the plinth, but I've been waiting a long time for that off Swift and for the dealer to do it. So it's just a case now of they're going to have to do the side and all. But it's a bit of a, that's the only bit of poor design really. It's just not strong enough, that's all.
yeah, it's like the other day. I went to shut the door and it came through. And it was really hard to get back through, wasn't it, Lee?
Yeah.
So I think what's happening, like Lee said, is because the plinth isn't right, it's weak on the side. And we can't just leave it because you can't shut the door or anything. We won't be able, if I accidentally touched it again, or anyone touched it, it's just going to come off. So Lee's just trying to get it a bit more secure. Bless him. Got all his tools out, look. See, if Swift had done this quicker when we put it in months ago, then that probably wouldn't have been an issue. Tomorrow I'm going to be working from exactly this position here, but look at the view I've got. That's going to be my office window view tomorrow. And I said to Lee, you should go and sunbathe down there somewhere.
So I believe that's done for now. So this is the bit we're on about. So this plinth keeps coming loose because it's chipped away at the top, just behind there, and it's not holding in. And now I've fixed that back in place. So hopefully we'll be alright for the rest of the trip. But it is something that definitely needs sorting out, and it's a weak spot I've found in this van. No, 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 no! Oh! That is why places get spoiled. Would you believe it? We're in a lovely spot right on the beach. Absolute lovely spot. And someone has just emptied their toilet cassette in the bush. And they wonder why this sort of thing gets stopped, right? Free parking, right on the beach, perfect views, right on the promenade, bars, restaurants, and then some twat has decided to empty his cassette.
I'm still in shock that I've just actually seen that.
Yeah, I've heard people like this, but I've never witnessed it myself.
I saw him walking over and I thought, he ain't, is he? And he bloody did. No shame.
But look at me all dressed all dapper. So we're going out for another meal tonight before we start heading inland, back north. This is our last beach night this time. I'm sure we'll be out here very soon. Look at that.
We just heard sort of screaming and stuff, like kids
Yes.
coming from the next door van.
We did.
And we wondered what it was, and
Yeah.
they're older than us in the next van, and we just wondered what was going on. And then Lee seen this guy with a shovel, and we thought, what is he doing?
Gonna have a dump in the sand.
Yeah, and what was he actually doing?
Chasing off a rat.
Big rat.
Anyway, so I've got my protector out. So these little things here, they send off a signal just to get rid of them.
But I can
so when
hear
we go
him.
out,
Yeah, so when I can hear him, Lee
Yeah, 'cause
can't.
they're for rats. So when I said turn this on, all rats can hear them. So I would turn it on.
Is that annoying?
But surely you can't hear
yeah,
that.
I bet you can hear that.
No, but you can't.
It's really
Anyway.
high-pitched.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what happened.
That's to keep mice
We're
out,
going to have
isn't it,
something
in
to eat now,
storage.
aren't we?
That's
So
to
I've
keep
got,
mice out in storage, isn't it?
yeah, I've got my dapper shirt on.
Yeah.
And we're going out for a meal.
Yes, I'm hungry. Let's go.
Right, let's do it. Since we've been out in Europe, right, so obviously it's a bit warmer weather. I I've always struggled with this door and the locking. It's never really touched the pins or anything. Out here, shut it all, lock it. Must be something to do with the weather and the movement of the vehicle, I suppose. Does anyone know what that is? Now I know what it is. There's loads of these around here, right? But if you know what it is, put it in the comments. So it's nice and peaceful tonight. Very quiet down here because yesterday, as we said before, was a Spanish holiday of independence or something.
Yeah.
But so it's very quiet down here tonight, and we're not sure if much is open. But we have got the sea, and we're together.
Yeah.
That's all good. They fly over every 10 minutes or so, I think. But this is where we stay. We ate last night, called Moments,
Very nice too.
and it was actually a nice place to eat. Yeah. Not sure, like I say, if anything else is open tonight.
Might end up back
So
there,
it might be a case we end up back there. I won't go for the cheese balls this time. They were a little bit strong, but with my taste buds I didn't really taste that. But I might go for the meat platter. We've come back to the same place that we did yesterday, and now I know, I'm sure we didn't vlog it, did we? So I don't think we're on the camera. Yesterday we had a cheese ball. Today we're going to have a meat ball with some bread and stuff like that as the starters. But after that I ain't got a clue. So yeah.
We'll start with drinks.
Start with the drinks, start with the meatball, and then we go from there. Well, that was close. We nearly didn't film that because we was enjoying it so much. But tonight we went for a lovely bottle of wine, actually, just here. But we've gone some bread and a meat platter, and they've got lovely Spanish meats and that. It's gorgeous, actually. So our main course, so we've done the meat platter. The main course is parmesan. The main course is spaghetti bolognese.
Parmesan on the bread, so that's good.
Yes, so I've asked for the parmesan. They said they'd bring parmesan. No sign of it, and we've asked twice actually.
That's cheese. Cheese board.
Well, I hope not, but yeah, don't get me wrong, lovely restaurant, not the best bolognese I've had out here, and this is my third.
I like it.
Yeah, it's okay. Just disappointing without the cheese, but other than that, it's alright. So they finally bought the parmesan. Shame I've eaten half a meal, but it is sliced real parmesan cheese, none of this powdered stuff, so it is really nice. So this meal has just got 100% better.
Here he comes. Enjoy
Went
that.
into the right toilets tonight, because yesterday I went into the toilets with an M on it, which apparently is for females, and tonight it's with an H. However,
They're both near.
who knows?
They weren't.
'Cause there was women coming out of them.
Yeah,
and men coming out
I
of
think
each.
people were getting confused which was which anyway. So even the toilet seat was up in the one where I went in. So
Anyway, did you tell them that was a lovely meal?
no, but it was a lovely meal.
It was a lovely meal. Yeah, it was great. I got a little souvenir for Jodie, and I'll show her in a bit.
Confused.
It weren't something I grabbed out of the toilet, by the way.
That's what I was confused about. Oh, he's got me a soap.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions.
She ain't saying I don't know what she's on about. That's us all finished up now at this free park up, and it was a great park up.
Yeah, it's got a lovely beach, lovely promenade with lots of bars and restaurants and things on.
Yeah.
So talking about restaurants, we had the Spanish, as you will have seen, the Spanish meat platter, didn't we?
We did, yeah. That gave me a bit of a dicky tummy.
We think that's what it was.
Yeah, I think so, because, yeah, let's just say some of them meats are a bit... I'm not used to it, anyway. They were nice, but I probably won't be doing that again.
After I should have googled them before we ate them, but there was one in there that I probably wouldn't have eaten once I found out the name and googled it. So I don't know if that's the one that's made Lee a bit ill, but
Yeah, but I'm all right now. I'm ready
Yeah.
for another big stint of a drive.
yeah, we're heading back to Pamplona, aren't we? But a
Yeah.
different air. Somebody, I can't remember the name of them. Somebody that will mention that later.
Yeah.
In the comments suggested a free air.
A free air just on the outskirts. So we are going to take up on that suggestion, and we're going to try that air on the way back because it is a quick stop.
We won't be filming round Pamplona. We've done that already.
Yes, yeah. So don't
it'll
worry
just
about
be a
that.
stopover. We might show you the free air just so that you can see that if we can get in there.
Yeah.
And then you'll probably see a little bit more of us on the next vlog of us travelling and where we're going to end up in France. We're looking at southern France for the first stopover, aren't we? Somewhere nice and pretty.
Yeah. But still a bit of nice weather, hopefully.
Yeah. And then we're going to we've got a couple of days to head up towards Calais, so we're not quite sure what we're doing as usual, but we know which direction we're heading in. So, and we know we're trying to avoid the tolls in France, but we'll just see how that works out.
Yeah, see what's easiest for me as the driver, I suppose. But once again, thanks for everyone that's subscribed to the channel and been supporting. We really do appreciate that. And until the next one, see ya.
Adios.